So I'm rewatching with my girl. She's never seen it, already seen it, I caught up and everything. I'm just rewatching it just because I want to. I don't want to go into whole detail like explaining like all the things wrong with all the animation is bad, this is bad, that is bad, blah, 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 blah. I'm not here to do that. I just want to talk about a few scenes in the show that really piss me the fuck off. A lot of people who watch Invincible, the character they think is trash and the character that everybody hates is Immortal. My opinion, I don't give a fuck about Immortal. He's just lame. Like to be honest, he's just lame. The character that I actually do not like, I fucking despise, is Duplicate and Multipole. Those are the two characters that I hate, and I think they are just fucking stupid. I truly believe they are fucking stupid and I hate them, right? And it's not like I hate like bro, Duplicate is another lane. The scene I want to talk about when it comes to Duplicate is when Duplicate, Rex, and Shrink and Ray went to go fight the Lizard League in that like nuclear base. That is my favorite scene. Like that scene was fucking insane. Like Shrink and Ray just killed the nigga, then they finna go fight this other nigga, and like she like jumps inside this nigga. I think he eats her. And then like she tries to expand inside him, he like swallows her. That was fucking crazy. And then Duplicate like dies, and then this nigga Rex like fight him and shit like that. I probably got the timeline fucked up, but that's pretty much the premise of that episode, right? That is one of my favorite episodes. Rex like just going fucking off like that or whatever is fucking crazy. He's fucking punching this nigga and he's handless. I don't know if I can show that. I probably will, but I'm gonna show it anyway. He's punching this nigga handless. He has no hand, and part of his brain is blown the fuck out. That's my favorite scene. Now let me tell you about the scene I fucking hate. Now after Mark gets attacked by all them what do you call them things, reanimated niggas and shit like that, and they're telling like Cecil has this thing in my head. I hate the scene after that. Like that whole entire fight scene was fire, but when they was like, what the fuck, like this is wrong, they could probably do it to us. This bitch Duplicate was like starts talking and shit like this. Like, well, hold the fucking phone. First he says, I've been through the same thing you've been through. No, you haven't. You lived through a clone. Like she literally said that the real her is hidden somewhere and she lives through a clone. So no, I don't think you've been through what they've been through. If the difference between you and them, you can die over and over again. They can't. Once they're dead, they're dead. That's the difference. That's why you and Immortal, y'all lame ass niggas, are together. I mean, I understand what you've been through. I understand whatever one clone feels, you feel it too. I understand that. That is a very depressing, lonely life. I get that. The problem is you're downplaying them other niggas because you technically cannot die or ever die. You feel me? That's fucking trash and that's lame as fuck. You feel me? And then two, she's downplaying them. She said, well, at least I didn't give up. You did give up. You did give up. You gave up for 3 months. You literally hid away for 3 months. You did give up. What are you talking about? You quit for 3 months. She was in a fucking hospital. That's the difference. Your clone can get fucked up and you can live through it, bro. Anyway, I just hate that scene because that whole entire scene was fucking pointless. And this Immortal is a fucking suck up. Like he's a lame, he's a cornball. Like she hid herself from you, and then she just eventually just came out and was like, oh yeah, I've been doing this the whole entire time. I've been here the whole entire time. I've been alive. Had this nigga going through whatever he was going through. Just compared to how everybody else is portrayed in the show, he looks fucking weak, but he's not weak. He was able to hurt Omni-Man. He can hurt a Viltrumite. Can he beat one? No, he probably can't. Bulletproof can probably hurt a Viltrumite, but beat them? Nah, he can't. He can't beat one. And that's the only times I really just don't fuck with the show. And another nigga is Angstrom fucking Levy, bro. Or whatever the fuck, Levi, whatever that nigga name is. That nigga's a bitch too. It doesn't make any sense. You're trying to tell me that maybe that's the point of it. Like I'm trying to make it make sense. There's hundreds. It was hundreds or thousands. I think it's 100 Angstrom, the smartest Angstroms, whatever, in that little world or whatever, in Invincible's world, making that machine. Did every single Angstrom like had a bad mark? Because I think every single, am I wrong about that? Hey, let me know if I'm wrong. Isn't like the R mark is the only good mark, the rest of them are bad? Am I tripping on that? I think that's the case, right? I think this is the only good mark, the rest of them are bad, right? And the reason why I hate this nigga is because for one, he having his brain confused because he only, like the main smart nigga, the genius who can do portals and shit like that, he has none of his memories unless somebody triggers them, right? And then he just remembers all the bad things that all the other marks did, but he doesn't remember anything bad that this specific mark did. He just remembers all the other ones. Like the marks don't even have the same outfit. They don't even look the same. They don't even talk the same. They don't even act the same. But he just knows that all these marks are the same as this mark because this mark's going to turn evil. Then Debbie says, you're the evil guy. So he breaks the bitch arm and shit like that. I'm like, what? That's just stupid. Like, writing wise, I get it. Like I understand it. Like as someone who's enjoying the story and everything, I understand why he went that way. But I'm not gonna act like that shit's not fucking stupid. That shit is fucking stupid. And then in the Invincible War, bro, he gets all the evil marks to attack Mark's world to make him look like the bad Mark or whatever. That's it. So that's stupid. So you, instead of go like, you hate Invincible so much, you have the power to do it. You can literally go to every single mark, right? Every single mark from every single dimension. You could maybe kill them. I don't know if he can kill them, but you can put them all in a fucking dimension, like how it is in the comics. I'm not gonna explain how the comics is, but you can put them all in dimensions and have them niggas fight each other or do whatever. You feel me? Like you can really punish them for real. You really can. But no, I'm gonna attack the one good Mark. Out of all the marks, bro, I'm gonna attack the one good. What? And then you're gonna like the one good Mark, the one good Debbie, the one good Nolan, even though Nolan did what he did. The one good, like the universe that has the good people, I'm gonna attack them. That's fucking stupid. That's fucking retarded. That is the dumbest shit ever, bro. That's just a stupid villain. But now I understand. Like the villain was dope though. Like that whole entire conversation back and forth with Duplicate and Rex and then Angstrom being Angstrom and shit like that, all that shit was dope. So far, like that shit's dope. Like I understand, like me sitting there watching it for the first time, I liked it, but me rewatching it back, there's just certain things I thought was fucking stupid. Another thing that I know, like on paper, like makes sense. It makes sense. Like Cecil being the way he is, it makes sense on paper. Like I get it as a story, it makes sense. But as a person, like if I was in that world, it's fuck Cecil. I would never be a guardian. I would be a fucking on my Adam Eve shit. I'll be doing my own thing, bro. I swear to God, I'll be doing my own thing. Just knowing how that shit works. The thing about it is, I think he was coming up with a plan to defeat every single hero regardless. He's like Batman type shit. He was coming up with that shit regardless. It's just Mark type niggas is his main like issue. And I don't know why every single hero listens to that nigga, but who knows? That's probably something I just don't need to think too deep into. But yeah, bro, that's really it. I have no other problems with the show. I know a lot of people complain about the power scaling. I don't really give a fuck about the power scaling. The power scaling doesn't make the story bad or not. It doesn't. The animation doesn't make the story bad or not. I know that it's a fighting show and the animation can be badass sometimes, but me, the animation doesn't bother me at all. Like the animation is not that bad. Like it just makes sense to me. You know what I mean? It just makes like when him and Darkblood, Damien Darkblood, whatever his name, were falling and they didn't really move and shit, like it's like certain shit like that. It just makes sense to me. I just, you know, I get it. And I know a lot of people gonna be nitpicking like this. It's like some of that shit I just don't care for. I just don't. But yes, there's more things they could add to the show that can make it more emotional, more appeasing to the audience, more touching, more whatever, like more blood, more gore, more talking for sure. They could, especially when they fight, they can not on some like clips and shit like that, on some like actual talking, like Mark versus Conquest could have been like, especially the last, like Mark actually killed him, it could have been more like emotional with it. You feel me? Especially when he wasn't letting that nigga go. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was fucking fire. Even though he wasn't talking, I got the gist of it. But if he was, that shit would have been fucking crazy, bro. Because I know that scene in the comics was better than that scene in the I was going to say anime in the show. But a scene that's better in the show than in the comics is when Nolan was apologizing to Debbie. And I think Debbie is the best character in Invincible, bro. I literally think Debbie is the best character in Invincible. I'm gonna say this one more time. I think Debbie is the best character in Invincible. She says the realest shit ever. She's going through some shit, and she's a human. She's just a regular human. She's good at what she does. She's a good parent. It just fucking sucks. Her situation just sucks. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Nolan's another good character. You feel me? And I know a lot of people might not agree with that either, but Nolan is a good character, bro. Like I like how they're portraying him. I like how he's written. I like that he's a Viltrumite. Like he's like Vegeta, bro. Vegeta's a Saiyan to his core. You think? But certain things you just gotta throw away, bro. But that's pretty much it. You know, that's the only little touches I have on the show and shit like that. Like Thrag's voice. When he first came on, when I first seen Thrag, I was like, ooh, this ain't it. But I'm gonna just deal with it because I fuck with the show. You feel me? And then now watching that last episode, I was like, oh yeah, this voice is perfect. This voice is perfect, bro. And then how they showed Thaddeus like in the flashback, like he did some whole nigga shit as a Viltrumite. It was like, oh shit, okay, bro. I like this. That's one thing about Invincible. Their writing is really, really good. Like it's almost damn near like great. It's great. Animation, fight scenes, you know, we can question it, whatever, say whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? We're in time of inflation and shit like that. Maybe this shit dropped a few years ago. Shit would be fucking different. I'm talking about like season. You get what I'm saying? It would be fucking different. But right now, I'm just gonna deal with the weak ass animations because my nigga, I watch anime. Well, I used to watch anime, and bro. If that shit wasn't mainstream, if that shit didn't have $1 million company behind it, the animation was ass. The animation was dog shit. But I digress. I don't want to make this video too long. But like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out, bro. And let me know what you think down below.